How many times in the past year or years have you heard about the phrase buyer persona? A lot, yeah, right? Well, today I'm gonna try and shed some light into what a buyer persona is, why it should be important to you, and how you can use it to sell more. Which I guess is interesting, yeah? Let's go. Hey Semrushers, it's Chiara here again, and today, as I said, we talk about buyer personas. Okay, so let's start by defining what a buyer persona is. For Semrush, for example, a buyer persona could be this one that we have named Jason. Jason should definitely change his barbershop, but besides this, he's 27 and he owns an SEO agency in New York. He deals mostly with clients related to the fashion world, and he's a huge foodie and wine connoisseur. So Jason is a buyer persona, which is a depiction of the ideal customer, based on qualitative and quantitative data, market research, and things that we know about existing customers. Understanding Jason will help us make better decisions about where and how to target this type of persona. And keep in mind that personas can be super highly detailed or pretty broad. It all depends on what you want and how targeted you want to get. So who can benefit from buyer persona definition? Defined buyer persona can be important beyond marketing, influencing many different processes across the company. Product development teams, for example, can craft product roadmaps to match the needs of audiences. And also marketers use buyer personas to improve strategies and tactics. And think about it. Keyword research or developing ad copy or creating great content becomes much easier when you know how the persona of Jason thinks and acts. Sales team, for example, can understand customers' pain points and challenges to polish their sales pitch and understand which product or service aspects to highlight. And customer support teams can enhance the service they provide by knowing in advance about the range of problems and challenges that the customers are facing right now. The point is, the more we know about Jason, the more we actually know about our customers. So how can we use buyer personas for strategic marketing decisions? So 9 out of 10, if you're watching this, you're a marketer, right? So you'll be interested in knowing how, knowing exactly who Jason is, can help us make better marketing decisions. Well, first of all, it helps us do way better customer segmentation. Marketing to everybody indistinctly just everywhere was great in 1986 maybe, but not today. Buyer personas can add powerful details that will help marketers crush their goals and turn strategy into leads. Or better yet, conversions. Second, we can really tailor a personalized experience for Jason, and that's extremely important. If we know the persona's pain points, we can create specific content, messaging, offers that will actually solve real needs of the person that's on the other side of the screen. And lastly, strong persona modeling will help us finding where exactly the high value leads are. Knowing where this very specific crowd of millions of Jasons hangs out provides insight into which platform we can use to actually reach them. How do we create a buyer persona template? Alright, so everything sounds great till now, but what kind of data do I need? How do I actually form the person of Jason? I can answer that. First of all, start with giving your buyer persona a name and a photo, like what we've done with Jason. It makes the persona even more real. So first the basics, as usual, demographics, age, gender, income, location, and other details. Pay close attention to professional status, such as job title and industry. This is info that helps you target decision maker or users of actual products or services. Today, we can dig even deeper into psychographics, their values, opinions, hot button topics, and other info that defines their global conversations. Never forget that marketing is powerful when it helps address a specific pain point or a problem. Layer in the types of music or topics your customer listen to, who they trust, the platform they spend most time on. Now we're really getting to the core of who Jason is. And remember, we're targeting thousands or even millions of Jasons out there. The icing on the cake? we examine how Jason makes actual buying decisions. This insight, in fact, rounds out the buyer's journey. We now understand so much about our buyer personas and the things that trigger them to act. It almost makes it too easy to market to all of the Jasons out there. Almost. Making buyer personas in the past used to be so much work and it used to take up so much time. But hey, we're Semrush and we're here to help. So in the description, you'll find the template that we just filled in together. You can use it for your buyer personas. It's for free, of course. How to find the data to create a buyer persona. So everything seems to be going great till now, but where do I actually find the data for that? Well, there are two main routes. The first one is market research, and we got you covered for that. The second one is existing customer data. Let's dive into both of them. So let's start with data collection from existing customers. Try interviewing them. People are not as shy as they used to be about sharing their ideas and opinions. Try with interview, filling out forms on your website, one-on-ones, group discussions, anything. Just reach out because people are now ready to have this type of conversations. And you also may want to offer some incentive like such an extra perk, a discount, a gift card, early access to new products or other stuff. This is definitely going to help. This can also help you take a very hard look in the mirror. Seeing flaws exactly as they're described from someone who's using the website and that hasn't thought of it in the beginning when it was created is going to give you such great insights on flaws that you would have never seen. So here are the 3 main points to remember. Number 1, what you want to ask for. Customer pain points, challenges, obstacles, goals, and values. All of this is critical information. Number 2, how and who to ask. Google Analytics, sales team, the users themselves, all of these are viable options. And number 3, what to do once you actually have the info. Combine Google Analytics insight along with Facebook Audience Insights data and what you got from your team. And Jason really starts to take human form. Okay, we're almost at the finish line. Let's talk about market research now. So step number 1 is explore the audiences of the biggest industry players. Semrush has got you covered for that with a tool that is called Market Explorer. So use Market Explorer to identify the biggest industry domain in the country or countries where you do business. This powerful tool will automatically determine the domain's industry and build a market overview that quickly shows a list of the biggest market players within a given location. One by one, choose websites from the list to get data on the audience's average age and gender. Next up is discover in-market audience interest. The in-market audience interest table in Market Explorer will give you an idea of related topics of interest for the shared audience, more pieces of the persona and the market puzzle to play with. By uncovering what the audience is really interested in, you can, first of all, determine new partnerships and collaboration with resources and domains in related areas, or add specific offers to the product, or even make design and CTAs tweaks in ads and across the site to boost conversions. Next up, identify the audience overlaps with other industry players or potential partners. This information helps us understand how much the audience of a competitor or a partner overlaps with ours. When we see an overlap in unique visitors with a competitor's website, we can be pretty sure the audience will be interested in the service products that we're tasked with selling. The Semrush Audience Insight report within the Traffic Analytic tool shows how many unique visitors browse both potential partners and competitors' websites. And last step, I promise, learn how the target audience finds the competitors' sites. So this is really cool. The Traffic Analytics Traffic Journey Report. This is exactly where competitors take their traffic from. So that's it. Now we have a perfect picture of who Jason is, our buyer persona, and where in the market we can go find thousands or millions of personas just like him. If you have any other thoughts or opinions or ideas or questions even about the topic of buyer personas, please leave them in the comments below. I'll make sure to read everyone and answer. And thank you so much for coming with me through this journey of buyer persona creation, and thanks for getting to the end of the video. Now I can actually say it. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell. We have tons of video coming on all sorts of topics, and I really don't want you to miss out on anything. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!